If you have a chronic shoulder and neck tension related to posture, and this video is for you. And in this video, I will show you a very simple awareness exercise that will improve your posture and then shoulder neck tension immediately. And this video is related to my last shoulder video. And if you haven't watched that one, be sure to watch it. I'll put the link down below. If you want to learn how to retrain your body and then movement safely and then effectively and then move better, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified when I post a new video every week. I am Taro Iwamoto. I am a Feldenkrais practitioner. With my backgrounds in athletic training, physical therapy, martial arts, and the Feldenkrais method, I have helped many people like you overcome and then move beyond the pain and the limitations. Now it's your turn, and let's dive in. So let's start, and we're going to do this exercise in a chair. So just to grab a regular chair and sit comfortably. And this is this is the awareness exercise. It's a really simple. We're going to look at how you're sitting. It is going to influence in your shoulder and the neck. And so how you sit and the position of your pelvis, and it directly is going to influence the position of your shoulders, and then therefore it's going to influence how much tension you're going to have neck and shoulder. So first thing, just to sit normal, comfortable position. And bring attention to your sit bones, your pelvis. Okay? And as you are, so the first one you're going to do is you're going to just observe the relationship between your shoulders and your sit bones. And where is your shoulders? Where are the shoulders in relative to your sit bones? Just take a note of that. And the first movement you're going to do is you're going to roll your pelvis back, and it's just kind of lean back a little bit and just rounding your back slightly. So just sort of the slouched, so-called the bad posture, right? We all do that, don't we? So when you do that, so you're allowing the pelvis to roll back and then just sitting on the back of your sit bones. So notice what happens to your shoulders when you roll your pelvis backwards. Which directions the shoulders go? And do you see how that is affecting the shoulders? So the shoulders go forward. Do you feel that? Shoulders go forward. And so now from here, if you change the directions, you roll the pelvis slightly forward directions and allowing your spine to lengthen a little bit. And then just to pay attention, what happens to your shoulders? And can you see how the shoulders actually begin to move backwards directions? So the shoulders really are connected to your hips, right? And so this is why it is so important that you pay attention to your sittings, depending on how you sit, and that is going to determine where the shoulder is going to go. So just to play with this motion so that you become aware of that relationship between your pelvis and your shoulders. As you roll your pelvis back, that will move your shoulders forward directions and around your shoulders forward too, right? And then as you roll the pelvis slightly forward, and then that, you can exaggerate it so that just for the purpose of becoming aware of that relationship where the shoulders are, where the pelvis goes, and then how that is going to change that position of your shoulders. That, right? And then now, what I'm going to have you do is just exaggerate that bad posture. Slouch, roll your pelvis back and slouch and round your back. And from here, and you can do one arm or both arms, either way is fine. Just bring your arms up and feel that effort around your shoulders, the top of the shoulders and your neck. As you lift your shoulders to your shoulder height. Then hold it for a few seconds and you can start to feel there is an effort around your neck, right? Because you're anchoring your arms, the weight of your arms to your neck. That's where you're really efforting through. So imagine that you are driving and doing the desk work in these positions for many hours. And you can imagine how stressful and that can be for your neck and shoulders, right? And then now, just rest your arms down and then change the position of the pelvis so that you are beginning to change that position of the shoulders. So the shoulders become in line with your hips or your sit bones. And from here, bring your arms up to the shoulder height. And can you feel the difference in terms of the effort around your neck and your shoulders? In terms of how you perceive the weight of your arms? Does it feel easier to lift your arms from here and compared to from the other directions? From here, lift your arms. It takes more effort to lift your arms because you have to use your neck muscles and to lift your arms. Whereas from here, you're supporting your arms, the weight of your arms from your middle back, so you don't feel quite as much of an effort. So there's a clear difference between supporting your arms from here in these positions and compared to the supporting the weight of your arms from in these positions. It's a very big difference. It's such a simple thing, but oftentimes when you have a pain and tension in your neck and your shoulders, and we often tend to focus so much on what happens here, and then we don't really ever pay attention that to other parts and how other parts contribute and or relate to what happens here. Directly, it affects what happens to your neck and your shoulders, how you sit. So that's why it is important. And it's such an easy way to change and reduce the tension in your neck and your shoulders. As a lot of us do, lots of sitting and driving computer work and things like that. And then so once you start to actually pay attention, understand that relationship between the pelvis and the shoulders. And you can start to change how the position of your sitting, how you sit, how you support yourself in the sitting. And then that is going to reduce an effort and tension around your neck and your shoulders significantly. And that's so easy to do. So please start practicing this easy exercise and use it. Okay, it's not just an exercise that you're doing for a number of repetitions. It's not a strengthening, it's not a stretching, it is an awareness exercise. So it is important that you pay attention and observing the relationship between the pelvis and the shoulders and how that affects your neck and shoulder pain and tension. And importantly, you have to apply it to what you're doing, because the reason why you have so much tension in your neck and the shoulders is because of how you are supporting your arms and the shoulders, and that's why you have that. So in order to change that, massaging, stretching, helpful or short term, but if you are supporting yourself in this posture and then you're doing everyday work and you keep stressing and putting attention in your neck and your shoulders, and that's not really helpful. That's why at the end of the day, you always experience the pain in the same area and tension in that area, and you feel that it's so tight and wonder why the tightness is never go away after stretching and massaging. This is why you have to pay attention. Then so easy to change it, right? Do that here, hold your arms, so much heavier, so much more effort, not comfortable. Here, much lighter, easier, not as much effort, and the tension in your neck and shoulders. So, let me know in the comment below, and if the simple awareness exercise is helpful for you. And, I want to say just one thing here, and this is what I tell my clients a lot, and your neck, your shoulders, start at your hips. Remember that. Your neck, shoulders starts at your hips. So when you experience any tightness, discomfort, and shoulders, in your neck and shoulders, always remind yourself, is it really the shoulders or is it something that you are doing with the rest of yourself, including your hips? You got to pay attention how you're sitting, how you are using your hips and positioning your pelvis. And that is going to change everything and above. If you want to improve your back pain, be sure to grab your free movement guide to pain-free back at the link below. Check out these videos, and if you like this video, and hit that like button, and be sure to subscribe and share with your friends. Comment below how helpful you found this video was. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Happy mindful movement. Bye bye.